ladies and gentlemen. It's me, T-Bone, from the Lunsby Show with T-Bone and Chick Brew. It's Friday night. Chick Brew. It's Friday night. It's 6 o'clock-ish. It's time for the WARNO. The WARNO comes to you every Friday night. We talk to you about things happening in and around the greater Harrisburg metropolitan area, usually comedy-related. We do the WARNO over the length of one beer. Now, in 2005, my beers were donated to me all year long by great people, amazing people, lovely people. I really enjoyed it. It was great. But in 2006, I'm going to be drinking the lowest calorie beers I can find. Yay! New year, new you! Sorry for the late start. A lot of things going on. The weather has caused for some late night changes. I'll update you on that in just a second. Let's get things started by starting the timer. And with every sip, I must remember to go over here and touch this camera. Because if I don't go over there and touch that camera, it'll just shut off. No warning. Red light stays on, camera shuts off, I'm talking, no one's listening. I'm usually talking and no one's listening. And forgive me for the sniffles. Turn off the heat, it gets cold quickly. All right, let's talk about what's happening tonight. Very, very busy night tonight in the world of comedy. I can tell you, I got some friends of mine, they're an hour north. Casey Nicholson, Karen Kay, Andrew Brooks, and Damian Robinson, they're all doing a show outside of the greater Harrisburg metropolitan area. So I wish them a safe journey, and I hope they have a fantastic show, and I hope they have a wonderful, safe return, but it's too far for you, unless you're Safety Michelle. Because if you're Safety Michelle, I actually think that's out there in your district, out there in the Juananitas. I think it's out there. But let's talk about things that are happening closer to home. And because of the impending doom, the weather conditions that we are looking forward to receiving here in central Pennsylvania, a Friday night show got moved to a Saturday night show. And another Saturday night show no longer has parking on the street because of the impending weather conditions. So let's start you off with the first thing that's happening right here in Move-On Steelton. Okay, 310 South Front Street in Steelton, Pennsylvania. Our friend Matt Harley hosts an open mic. He normally does it on Saturdays, but because of the impending weather conditions, they went ahead and moved it to tonight, Friday night. If you want to participate in the open mic, show up at 7, in between 7 and 7:30, and you can sign up to go up. If you just want to go see the comedy, number 1, free to get in. Number 2, BYOB. Number 3, you could vape inside. How nice is that? You can vape inside, you got to bring your own beer, and it's free to get in. Matt Hardy's going to be there, I believe. See, somebody who said they were going, I know's not going because he got to go somewhere else. Damian Robinson is not going to be there. Anthony Pickle could be there. He said he was going to go on the Facebook invite. Guys, say you're going so I could say your names. You want me to say your names. Get a fan following of people who like you out there and they follow along. Those kind of things. And there was one other. Oh, Matt Anthony, Matt Harley, I think are both going to be there. Anthony Pickle may be there. Dom Driscoll could be there. Other names of comedians you are yet to know, or maybe you do know, could be there. Keeping the camera on. Got to keep the camera on. So again, that's 310 South Front Street in Steelton. It's free to get in. Seating starts at 7:30. Show starts at 8. Moving on further south, down in the good old Shippensburg area, in the Parks Casino Entertainment Complex, you got all casino, and then you got the side pocket. Right over there, you got the side pocket. It's a little atrium, a little break-off, a little ante-room, if you will, and seating starts at 7. I didn't say doors open at 7, because there ain't no doors. It's the casino floor, and then there's an entryway right over there. Hey, Ryan, good to see you, my friend. You got work to do. So, yeah, you go to the Parks Casino in Shippensburg, the loosest slots in Shippensburg, the only slots in Shippensburg. You go to the left, all the way over to the left. It's a side pocket. Tonight is Missy Hall and Eddie Gallagher. Missy Hall and Eddie Gallagher will be performing there tonight. Very much like Steelton, it's free to get in if you don't pay the casino tax. See, I walk in and a machine speaks to me. It says, "Come to me, T-Boone." And I go over and I throw money in it and I paid that casino tax. I don't believe, knowing who I am, I can make it from the front entrance to the side pocket of Parks Casino. Seating starts at 7, show starts at 8, free to get in. I don't think I can make it over there without paying some casino tax. But that's on me. Maybe you're stronger than me. Maybe the machines don't speak to you like they speak to me. So that's what's happening in Steelton. That's what's happening in Shippensburg. What's happening a little closer to home? Well, at Harrisburg's premier comedy club, the Harrisburg Comedy Zone, located inside the Boomerang Sports Entertainment Complex, tonight's a special night. I will slip the headliner's name. Josh Phillips is the headliner. But the feature is one of my local favorites, Manny Santiago. And the MC, another one of my local favorites, David Grant. So David Grant, Manny Santiago, and Josh Phillips will be performing tonight at the Comedy Zone. The doors open at 7:45. Show starts at 8:15. $20 cold cash money to get in the door. And if you forget your cold cash money, just remember, over there by the club, there's an ATM. Or you can buy your tickets in advance by going to hbgcomedyzone.com. Get it? HBG? Or, if you prefer to do it the hard way, Harrisburg Comedy Zone, one word.com. Both of those links work. HarrisburgComedyZone.com. Buy your tickets in advance. You pay a little bit more. Pay for your tickets at the door. Number one, got to be cash. Number two, there's always a risk of selling out. It can happen. And it does happen often. The Steve-O show. Steve-O's coming soon. Sold out. Already sold out. They added other shows. Other people coming soon have already sold out. They're adding more shows. That's what they do at the Harrisburg Comedy Zone. They bring quality entertainment to this area, and it's your job to go out and enjoy it. Speaking of which, in case you forgot, if you give a pint of blood to the Central Pennsylvania Blood Bank, they will give you 2 free tickets to a regularly scheduled show. The Steve-O show, not a regularly scheduled show. If they're famous, it's not regularly scheduled. You need to know that. It's important. You know that. But the ticket prices are never really that bad. And the food cost inside the club is the same as the food outside the club. The beer, the alcohol that you drink inside the club costs the same amount it costs in the club. So it's a great club. It's your local club. It's your local premier comedy club. Look them up on Facebook. Look them up on the socials. And follow them, like them, follow them, because they're going to be able to give you information that I can't in a more timely fashion than I could if I wanted to. That's your Friday night as a whole. 3 shows locally, 1 show outside the greater Harrisburg metropolitan area. Rolling right into Saturday, well, because everybody has shifted, they have shifted. I didn't tell you about the Church of Satire in Hanover. The Church of Satire Hanover Club, located at 106 East Broadway, a great club, but it's also a small club. So they sell out regularly, and they don't need any advertisements from me. The Saturday show is not yet sold out. Look them up on the internet's Church of Satire Comedy Club, Hanover, Pennsylvania, 106 Broadway. It's a great club. It's a really fun club, and I think you'll enjoy it there, especially if you live closer to that area. You'll really get a kick out of it. Their Friday night show sold out. They have very few tickets left on the Saturday show. And Saturday, because the alternate side of the street parking rules, or whatever they got to do to get the snow trucks down the roads, you can't even park in front of the club. So it's going to be a little bit of a challenge. However, at the Boomerang's Entertainment Sports Center Complex, located conveniently off 110 Lime Kiln Road in the New Cumberland area, conveniently right off of Interstate 83, there is plenty of parking at Boomerang's. And we're not really expecting any foul weather early Saturday. So you can go there, you can enjoy the show, you can leave in a reasonable fashion, and you can get home safely before Snowmageddon comes to your town. So, and who is performing? Again, Saturday night, doors open at 7:30, show starts at 8. Our friend David Grant is going to get you all warmed up, get them laughing muscles all warmed up. Manny Santiago is going to come right behind him, make you laugh even harder. And then Josh Phillips is going to bring it home as the headliner. Again, tickets are $20 at the door, but if you gave blood to the Central Pennsylvania Blood Bank and you got those free tickets, you can use them, even if they're expired. Now, let's be clear about that. If they're lightly expired, okay? I think they run that special from January to December. And if you've got some 2025 free passes to the Comedy Zone that you haven't used quite just yet, you can go to the Comedy Zone. You can use them. Tell them T-Bone sent you. Don't say that. They won't. They won't. But the ownership has assured me that, if it's a reasonable amount of time, they're going to let you use those tickets on regularly scheduled shows. And if they do not, I'll pay for your tickets. If I'm putting bad information out there and you go there with a couple of free tickets and they don't honor them, even though they told me they would, I got you. That's on me. I got you. Just get a hold of me, show me those free tickets, and we'll make it right. We'll make it right. That's your Friday. That's your Saturday. Anything going on Sunday, T-Bone? Why, yes, there is. Every Sunday morning at 10:30, we come to you live on the Talk of Ticks and the Faces of Books, live, just like this. Every Sunday morning at 10:30, we bring you the supplemental. Ooh, that one gave me chills. That was a good one. Yeah, every Sunday morning we come to you, we do the supplemental. It's live on Facebook and TikTok, and we do 3 things. We tell you about your national days of the week. We tell you about a community, a comedy, or a charity event happening in or around the area that we want you to know about. And we finish it off with a fan favorite portion of the show, This Week in History, trivia style. 7 questions, set to medium difficulty, and multiple choice. 7 multiple choice questions, set to medium difficulty. It is a challenge to get all 7 right. It is a challenge. And I'm smarter than the average bear. I should be able to do this. And last week I went like 2 for 7. It was a bad week, man. Because either you know it or you don't know it. Time to take a sip and make sure that camera doesn't turn off. And we have done the things. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, done. As you know, going into Tuesday and Thursday now, weather changes everything. Tuesday night, we have an open mic. Doors open at 7. Show starts at 8. You can sign up at 7. You can show up at 8. It doesn't matter, okay? If you want to perform, you get there early. If you're just coming to see the show, you can get there on time. On time is early. Same thing goes for Thursday. The only difference is Tuesday, more seasoned local comedians doing longer bits. Thursday, a whole bunch of people come. Last night, we had 31 people total. It was a great show. And when you have 31 people trying to entertain you, someone's going to make you laugh. One of them is going to hit the target, okay? And there's a whole variety of people there. Famous authors, LPGA golf professionals. Yes, that's a real thing that has recently happened. If you want to find out who she is, you got to come to the Comedy Zone and see her perform, because she's a real retired LPGA player and author and motivational speaker, and now she's doing comedy at the Harrisburg Comedy Zone. All right, so there's your Tuesday, your Thursday, your Sunday, your Saturday, your Friday. That's pretty much everything I got for you. Next week's going to have some exciting opportunities for fun. The Tuesday show could be canceled depending on how bad this storm is, and sometimes you just gotta flex. Matt Harley did that tonight. He flexed his show to the left just a little bit, and depending on weather conditions, anything can change. All I want to do is quickly remind. Hey, Ken Mayo is watching. There always is big accidents on Interstate 81, which goes right by the house right there, and there's always big accidents on Interstate 83, which goes by the house right over there. And it is cold as can be out there tonight. It is cold. It is windy. It is not conditions where you want to be outside. So, we used to focus on public service announcements. So I'm going to take this time to share one with you. When these conditions exist, Never leave the house lightly clothed. Okay, it's a fancy night. You got your suit and your tie on, and you're just going to go to Boomerangs for a laugh. You're going to do that, and something happens, and you're outside of your car in these conditions, and you forgot to bring a coat, and you forgot to bring a hat. If you're going anywhere this weekend, just pre-stage, put some warm things in your automobile for you and your loved ones. Just be prepared because it's going to be bad. I don't think it's going to be as bad as they say it is, but if you find yourself outside in those conditions and you're not prepared, imagine recently a 151 car pileup, and those people are outside their vehicles and they're not prepared to be outside of their vehicles, and they can't be inside their vehicle anymore because the vehicle's on fire. You know, the usual things. You got to warm up next to the vehicle, those kind of things, because the vehicle's on fire and you can't be in it. Just take a little extra precaution this weekend. The Lunsby Show has been famous for doing public service announcements for 14 seasons, and we're not going to stop now. Hey, oh, and by the way, when it comes time to shovel the snow, it's not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal. It doesn't have to be done right away. You don't have to kill yourself shoveling snow. And a lot of people do, all right? That stuff's going to melt on its own. You ain't got nowhere to be. And make sure you can sustain life if you ain't got nowhere to be. How about that? Still got a little bit left. How about a quick game of Ship's Captain Crew, and we'll call it a night. I like the sound of that. And I know you do too. Currently, I think you owe me $172. So if you ever see me on the street, give me my money. You owe me my money. But here's an opportunity to win one of those dollars back. I'll let you go first. The slam is important. You got a pair of sixes, but you didn't get a 5. You can keep the 6, but you need a 5. You got a 5, but you didn't get a 4. You can keep the 5, but you need a 4. A little extra for you. Because I want you to win that money back, but this ain't the hand that's going to get it. No 4, no points. Here I go trying to get that extra money. Because one day you're going to see me on the street, and it's going to be nice. 6-5. Hopefully I see a bunch of you, and all of you pay me at the same time. And then we'll go play slots together. I got a 4. 6-5, 4, and the point. 9. 9! So you're keeping track. You know what you owe me. Pay me when you see me. Let's wrap this up, and we'll get this done. So I remind you today, as I remind you every day, just be the best person that you can be. And if you were a great person today, be an even better person tomorrow. Chick Bruce sends her love. Now cheers along with me. Arriba, e bajo, e centro, e pa dentro. Lunsby.